Brian Walshe did not plead guilty to dismembering his wife's body. He did not. He has not admitted to pleading guilty to dismembering his wife's body. He has not said he has dismembered his wife's body, and let's just clear this up right now. Hi, my name is Stephanie. I'm a criminal defense attorney, specifically a public defender, and I've been watching the Brian Walshe trial. I've been paying attention to the Brian Walshe trial, and there is a ton of misinformation about this, so let's break this down, okay? Today is day 7 of the Brian Walshe trial, and I stand firm with my previous statement that I have yet to see any proof that he has actually murdered his wife at all from the state. I have not seen any definitive proof that he has actually committed the crime of murder. Disposing of the body, yes. Actually committing the crime of murder, no. Okay? What Brian Walshe pled to was lying to the police and the conveyance of a body. Okay? So let's look at the statute. All right? Let's look at the statute and let's go over it together, because when he allocated to the crime in court, he did not allocate to dismembering her body. Okay, there has been no allocution, no admittance of guilt to actually doing that. All right, so let's go through the statute. This is the statute, disinterring bodies. Section 71. Whoever, not being lawfully authorized by proper authorities, willfully digs up, disinters, removes, or conveys away a human body or the remains thereof, or knowingly aids in such disinterment, removal, or conveying away, and whoever is accessory thereto, either before or after the fact, shall be punished by imprisonment in the state prison for not more than 3 years, or in jail for not more than 2.5 years, or by a fine of not more than $4,000. None of these words mean dismemberment. None of these words mean dismemberment. Not a single word here means dismemberment. Okay? By pleading guilty to this, he did not plead guilty to anything that has to do with dismemberment. Okay? The headlines saying that he admitted guilt to dismemberment are fake. Okay? They are rage bait headlines. Okay? He did not admit that he did that. For further clarity, if you do not know what the word disinter means, it means to dig something up, specifically or especially a corpse. Again, no mention of dismemberment. So, if we are going to talk about what he has pled guilty to and what is in evidence, by the way, the jury is not going to hear that he pled guilty to this. Okay? We are not talking about him dismembering a body. Okay? There has been no admission of that. So when we talk about the Brian Walshe case, I want you to be very clear about what he has pled to and what he has admitted to, because it's important that we speak from a factual basis, especially when we are talking about a murder trial. Okay? Again, I'm not saying he's innocent. I am not saying he's innocent. I'm saying that the state has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt their case. Okay? Now, with that being said, watch the testimony, you make your decision for yourself. But this is what I need to clear up, okay? Happy Tuesday.